Salop fans welcome their heroes onto the Wembley pitch. Photo, Tom Plumley at Plumley_91. Sometimes it is just hard to put things into words. I really don't want to be sitting here writing another hard luck piece. Only on Friday I was sat at my PC thinking how nice it could be to finally be writing about a happy memory of Wembley if we could just manage a win under the arch. Turns out that despite all the pre-match chat and the whole, this is a tougher piece to write than a victory article because Salop do deserve more from this season and no one can argue against that. Town have played a mammoth 62 games this campaign, chasing success on league and all three cup fronts. They amassed 87 points in the league, which in 5 out of the last 10 League One seasons would have seen us not having to even bother with the playoff lottery. It has been a magical season, but has ended with fatigue-hit legs, collapsed in dejection on the lush Wembley turf. A horrible end to a fairy tale season, and the outlook is being bleakened by the minute with rumors of managerial and player departures after the defeat. Hendo's penalty save was a plus point in a poor first-half showing from Salop. He guessed right to palm away David Ball's 12-yarder after Beckles had hauled down Miller's skipper Wood from a corner. It was Beckles again who lost Wood from another Miller's corner that allowed the centre-half to nod home the opener just after the half-hour mark. The goal came moments after Wood himself lost Carlton Morris down the other end from a Nolan cross, but the Norwich loanee could only flick his header wide. The swings and roundabouts of football on full show. Superman Alex Rodman keeps the Salop dream alive from a well-worked free-kick routine. Salopian noise levels incredibly raised further after halftime in an effort to drive the boys on, and the reward came on the stroke of 60 minutes straight off the training ground. Wally rolled a short free kick into Sadler on the edge of the box, who deftly found Rodman, who had broken from the wall and lost his man before dinking home from the 6-yard box. Cue delirium in the Town end. The dream was alive. Jaded Town tired though as the game went on in the humid sun-soaked National Stadium. The Millers took control and Lavery and Smith passed up real chances before sub Ryan Williams saw his last-minute top corner-bound pile driver superbly tipped away by Dino. Town players faced up to another 30 minutes, but realistically it was going to be a damage limitation exercise looking towards spot kicks, with most in the famous blue and amber out on their feet and cramping up whilst trying to see out the additional 30 minutes. It was the 103rd minute of the when Wood found space round the back from another set piece and managed to poke home via the post to break Town hearts. Horrible, just horrible is the only way you can describe it. The massive deflation of another Wembley defeat is not the way this season should have ended, but it is the end that we are going to have to come to terms with over the course of a long summer. Here is the awful stat we didn't want to take us through the summer of hell. As we know, Town have now played 5 matches at Wembley and lost all 5. This is the joint most among teams to have lost 100% of their games at the National Stadium. Their partners in crime in terms of this record are the Bees of Brentford.